Hi, so I ordered a Budsies for my niece's birthday, and I want to give you some tips on some of the ordering process, how long it takes, and zoom in on the quality of the workmanship and handmade qualities of this Budsies. So let me go ahead and unbox this. So first I'm going to show you the artwork here. And as you notice, this is drawn up. It was actually a painting, an acrylic painting on canvas that I took a picture of that my niece made. And you'll notice it's a blue cow with a red tongue sticking out and a nice little fuzzy tail. So let me go ahead and reveal how it actually came out. So this is the actual stuffed animal. And of course these things are pretty pricey. They're $99. So this is it comes with two sizes. This is the 16-inch version. And let me just go ahead and show you, whether you think it looks like the artwork. And I think it actually looks pretty darn close. And especially the tongue was a nice touch. Now, just going through the pricing for this 16-inch version. And let me go ahead and show you a measuring tape of it being, it actually is 16 inches here. So you notice that from tail to head, it's 16 inches. Now, this is a very good size. It's like, your typical large stuffed animal, plush. So I thought this was a very decent size. If the other size is that it's 30-inch. And a 30-inch size would basically be the size of a pillow, which might or might not be what you want. And if you want that size, you have to add $39 to the price. So for me, I got this for $99 plus $13 shipping. So in total, it came out to $112. Now I do want to zoom in and show you the quality of it. So first, when you order this, you pick the size, you upload the artwork. But one other thing you do is actually the description of what you want done. So one of the biggest mistakes I made in the description was I said this was a blue cow. And remember, you're communicating this to the artist that's actually creating the stuffed animal. So basically, you want to be a little bit more explicit with your descriptions and instructions. So for example, I should have said this was a light blue cow, to make sure that the blue was lighter. It's a little bit darker than I want it to be, so it doesn't really match the artwork as nice. As you notice, this is a light blue cow, and what actually came out of it is a little bit of a darker blue cow, which, when my niece looks at this, it probably looked like her painting, but it would have been a little bit better if I described it as a light blue cow. Now, another description that I did get right was I said that the tongue was sticking out, to emphasize that the tongue was sticking out, that it had these pointy ears, and that it had black spots. And you'll notice that it has black spots, and I did emphasize the black feet also. So you'll notice, they executed that perfectly. Now, the other thing I did mention explicitly in my description when you put the order down is the swirls. So you notice in my niece's painting, she has a bunch of swirls. And in reality, I'm not sure, what her intention was with those swirls. And because this is a surprise, I wasn't going to ask her exactly, what she was thinking, in terms of those swirls, in actually creating a plush. So I had to interpret that myself. But I think the execution of it was in the spirit of the painting. So what came out of it is, you'll notice there's these embroidered swirls. And this is where the quality really comes out for the Budsies product. They don't just throw stuff together. This is very high quality stuff. So you'll notice the patterns and the swirls are actually embroidered. They're not drawings or anything like that. You'll notice, the design of it. So there's definitely a lot of care taken in. Even when you look at the eyeballs, you see the eyeballs are, nicely embroidered. I'm going back to this eyeball. And also the tail. So I did explicitly describe the tail, you know, that there were those red lines, and, you know, the tail is like that. So you want to be as descriptive as possible when you actually instruct the artist who's going to create the plush, custom create the plush. So just keep that all in mind. So the biggest mistake I made was to not say this was a light blue cow and just to say it was a blue cow, and leave the relative colors in the actual upload of my JPEG or artwork to be interpreted by the artist. I should have been a little bit more explicit. Now just going through, you know, some of the quality. So it does come with a tag, for example. You know, but just going through the face of my cow, and then just the tongue, and I really just, you know, I really do just like the great execution of it. So I'm just going to go all around and give you a look. Just so you could see like all the care and work that goes into this. And as far as the time it took, they say it takes about 60 days. For me, it took exactly 49 days. So ordered this on November 15th, and they'll send you an email update. I got an email update on November 19th that it was being designed and actually constructed. And then it was sent out shipping on January 3rd. So between when I ordered it, which was November 15th, the update that I got on December 19th that it was already being designed, and then when it was actually shipped out on January 3rd to when I received it on January 8th, all of that was about 49 days. So you definitely need some lead time as far as when you're gonna order this to, you know, to actually get it, you know, to when you're actually wanting to get it. So if you order for someone's birthday or for Christmas or for a certain holiday, just keep that in mind. But that's really all I wanted to mention, and I hope this helped, and please subscribe, and thank you for watching.